Hello, future subscribers, and welcome to Let's YOLO Star Trek Bridge Commander, Episode 3. I hope you enjoy. I'm trying to chop up the video recordings to where the game is actually saved.
Approaching the Ceres system, sir.
Make
Dropping out of warp.
Long-range
easier
scan, sir.
to
Initiating scan.
things in regards to YouTube.
Something there. Hard to read at this distance. Near Ceres 2. That's all I can get now, sir.
If we keep our weapons and shields offline, it will be much harder to detect our ship.
Then set course for
Course
Ceres
laid in.
2. Warp factor 2.
Yes, sir.
Perhaps we should move further into the system.
Approaching Ceres 2, sir.
Scanners indicate 3 contacts in stationary orbit at Ceres 2. Sir, should I conduct a scan of the area?
Report.
I need more power diverted to the sensors to get more accurate readings on those contacts.
Very well. They won't detect our scan, will they?
I'm reading a Ferengi Marauder, a Cardassian Galore, and a Keldon.
Never mind.
Starfleet Registry identifies the Marauder as the Kravis, sir.
Can they detect us?
Not unless they can read us through a gas giant, Commander. We're out of their standard range.
We can read them
Unfortunately,
through
we
a
can't
gas
pick up any
giant.
communications between the ships. There's too much interference from the gas giant.
Even with shields and weapons offline, we'll still need to keep about 200 kilometers between us if we want to avoid detection.
We could retreat behind the moon and eavesdrop from there, sir.
Yeah, let's do that.
Standard orbit.
And while we're doing
Aye,
that,
sir.
we can wonder why they're not using short-range laser communication to hold a conversation. But that's another story for another time.
We're clear of the gas giant, sir. They can't detect us with their sensors at this range.
Can you read their communications, Ensign?
Audio only, but I can put it on speaker.
Informed you have great need of this equipment for your military, surely you have no difficulty
Entering standard orbit.
understanding the old law of supply and demand.
We have a contract. You will notice there is a forfeit clause.
Forfeit?
Your life and your ship, if we do not get our shipment.
Coming right up, Gulf.
Record the rest of it, Ensign. We'll review it later.
Equipment for their military. They're forbidden to upgrade their ships or technology, not without Federation knowledge.
Hence, smuggling.
Of course, now that we know about it,
Sir, the transfer has been made.
They're
The Cardassian ships are
technically
leaving.
not violating the treaty anymore. Really, the treaty should have said knowledge and consent.
They've gone to war.
Take us out.
The Marauder is
Plotted.
still on impulse
Leaving
power.
orbit.
Let's
It'll
go ahead
take
and
them a
intercept
few
them.
minutes to be up to full warp capacity.
Shall we engage the Marauder, sir?
Yes. I'm pretty sure you have to. I mean, it was a question, but...
The Marauder
Red
spotted
alert,
us.
shields up.
She's increased her speed, sir.
Guess he doesn't want to get caught.
Sir, do you want to disable her?
Well, we should probably hail.
Marauder is firing back.
Attempting to hail the Marauder,
Shields are
sir.
holding.
They are not responding. Captain, the Marauder is sending out a distress call to the Cardassians.
We have to shut her down fast, sir.
Relatively fast. I mean, relative to other things that aren't... Relative to other things that aren't quite so fast. I keep catching myself going back into the really quiet... just too quiet. Why can't I just have a nice, loud voice like all those other YouTubers I watch? Throw a whip. Now that we're in range, we don't really need extra power to the engines. And, port warp is down.
That's it, sir. Both her warp engines are offline.
Hail the Marauder, Ensign.
Marauder, this is the USS Dauntless. Identify yourself.
Yes, Dauntless, you have damaged us for no reason, and
Get him on screen, Ensign.
oh. Yes, greetings, Captain. Damon Prague, in command of the Kravis here.
Doing a little business, were you, Damon?
A female speaking to me. Captain, it is insufferable that
I am a
should have
Starfleet
to-
officer, Damon. You've just violated about 20 Federation laws by aiding a former enemy. What would Nagus Rom think of that?
So that
Now, what
line
was your
puts
business
this in
with
a
the
post
Cardassians?
This was a
DS9
simple transport contract.
time
I
period.
picked up a cargo and delivered it. Just that.
What was the cargo?
So
Truly, I do not know.
Oh, please
That
don't
and the
tell me you
Enterprise
didn't
being
peek.
Sovereign
What was
class.
it?
Very tightly sealed. I couldn't open it. It was a plain container. There was nothing to even hint at the contents. Truly.
How about an educated guess?
Captain, the Cardassians have come back. They heard his SOS.
Position?
Edge of the system. Coming fast.
We will continue this later, Prague.
hail the Keldon.
Hailing frequencies open. They are not responding.
Hail the Galorlan.
Incoming transmission. Hailing frequencies open.
They're firing at us. Dauntless, you must protect us until
They are
we
not
have warp
responding.
capacity. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, Dauntless.
We're coming under fire, sir.
Didn't
Yeah,
we
I
just
noticed.
save their freighter? What's going on here?
What's going on here is that it makes sense for them.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Actually, you know what? It doesn't make any sense at all. They're completely tactical outmatched here. They should really have tried, if they wanted to silence Kravis, figured out how to use words. But shooting, no, they're gonna lose. They're just completely outmatched. Not sure what they were thinking. Yeah, they're...
Target hull integrity at 25%.
And this is the time where you perhaps discover that discretion
Target hull integrity
is
at
the better part of
25%.
valor. But no, you're still trying to silence the witness, despite the fact that you can't. And now you've exploded. Hail the Keldon. Tell them to surrender
Hailing
immediately.
frequencies open. No response.
Naturally. these guys are actually causing some damage. That's not good. But my repair crews are more than up to the task of repairing. Can't tell if I'm aiming at the... my...
Captain, our attacks are draining their right shield.
Well, let's keep at it then.
Their left shield is draining, Captain. One of their compressors. And,
Tractor beam has been disabled, Captain.
and they run
They're turning away.
Their warp engines are engaged. They've warped out.
Damon Prague is signaling. On screen.
Dauntless, I thank you for your protection.
Interesting. Especially since you called for the Cardassians to come back in the first place.
Clearly an error on my part. I must apologize. I apologize. We part on a friendly basis, do we not?
Friendly? That depends on what you delivered to the Cardassians.
Well, I received a shipment from a trader near the neutral zone. The Cardassians were most anxious to get it. It's some piece of equipment they do not have. Perhaps they're not allowed to have it. They were concerned that my ship not go through any Federation inspection point.
And of course, you didn't.
My course didn't take me near one. It happens.
I'm sure it happens frequently with you, Damon. Expect a financial levy on your profit from this venture from the Grand Nagus. I doubt he'll be happy with you once we inform him of your activities. Dauntless out.
I'm sure he had more to say. Pity we won't hear it.
The Marauders' warp engines are back online and
Cancel
powered
red
up.
alert.
Very efficient repair crews, I'd say.
Yes, sir?
Travis is warping out.
We've gotten all the
Your orders,
information
Captain?
we can here. Reporting our status to Starfleet. Admiral Liu is responding. Routing to the view screen.
Hello, Dauntless. I've sent your transmission on to the intelligence experts. An open attack on a Federation vessel is a serious event, but may only be the action of a small faction inside the Cardassian military. Which brings me to your next assignment. We received garbled signals from Klingon and Cardassian ships resupplying at Biranu Station. It appears the Klingons and Cardassians are on the verge of open conflict. Captain Picard has asked us to send a Federation starship to help defuse the situation. Yours is the only ship close enough to respond. We lost contact with the station shortly after they transmitted their distress call. Considering
orders,
the
sir.
Cardassian attack on the Dauntless, I'm concerned for the well-being of the station. Proceed to Biranu immediately. Liu out.
Standing by to change course, sir.
Again, you should have opened with, go to
Course
Biranu
laid in.
immediately. Warp Factor 8.
Aye, aye.
Biranu Station. This sounds like an emergency.
Approaching Biranu Station, sir.
I have a visual on the station, sir. There are 2 Klingon birds of prey and 4 Cardassian Galore-class vessels.
Maybe it's a party.
Picking up ship-to-ship transmissions, audio only.
Cardassian swine! You wallow in the mud of your past, claiming glory.
I've identified the Klingon ships as the Rankoof and the Traor.
You are a shadow. You are nothing.
No information on the Cardassian vessels, sir. We're a little weak in that area of the registry.
Continuing to
And that's
monitor
how
ship-to-ship
you know
transmissions,
they're
sir.
the bad
Incoming
guys.
message from Biranu Station, sir.
Good to see you again, Captain. I've tried to reason with the Klingons and Cardassians, but the two seem intent on battle. As you can tell, the situation with the
Did you try
Klingon-Cardassian ships
giving them a
is
speech?
disintegrating rapidly. You are ordered to stay out of it if a skirmish ensues. Biranu Station is neutral and Starfleet is not involved. Stand by for further orders.
Sir, the Cardassians are hailing us.
Ah, a Federation vessel. We wish no harm on you.
Intercept
but perhaps
course
you can
plotted.
muzzle your Klingon dogs.
Call us dogs. Then you shall feel our bite.
Sir, the birds of prey have cloaked.
If it's a beating these Klingons desire, I will be more than happy to accommodate them.
Captain, the Klingons have decloaked and are opening fire on the Galores.
Yellow
Seems the
alert.
Klingons have
Shields
gone and
up.
done it again.
The
Yes, Captain?
Cardassians have fired on the birds of prey.
And we're on a leash.
You heard our orders, Ensign. We stay out of it.
Kapla, Captain. Join us, and together we shall uphold the honor of both the Federation and the Klingon Empire.
No thanks.
Initiating scan.
The third Cardassian looks like he's maneuvering for a firing pass on the
Red
station,
alert.
sir.
Report,
Hailing
Lieutenant.
frequencies open.
I
I'm
could
not
be
reading
wrong.
anything new, Captain.
No, there. One of the
No
Galores has
response.
opened fire on the station.
Attacking a defenseless station. Some challenge for a warrior race.
What did you expect? They're Cardassian. It's what they live for.
Belay that talk, Ensign. At least until later.
Captain, I'm receiving a transmission
top
from
shield
Biranu
has
Station.
failed.
On screen now, sir.
The station commander is dead, and I am assuming command here.
Well, they
We
didn't
have
shoot
been
the
severely
station that
damaged.
much.
You must protect this station.
Jeez.
Looks like we got their attention, sir. The Galore is turning to engage.
At least we succeeded in luring them off the station. Sir, we are being hailed by one of the Klingon ships. Audio only.
Hail, Dauntless.
Their
We
sensor
fly to
system
your
has
side
been
in the face
disabled.
of the aggressor.
Good of them.
Death to the Cardassians.
The Klingons' maneuvering and firing patterns are erratic. Unless they watch themselves, they could hit the station.
Typical. They just run and shoot and don't care if it's a friend or foe in their sights.
Enough of that, Commander. These are our allies. Right now.
While their sensor system is disabled and they can't target things.
Target's hull has been breached, Captain.
I'm shooting at the wrong side of him, aren't I? No. It's the right side to hit the sensor system. Well, they're going to be out of the fight for some time. So let's move on to the next galore. And let's go ahead and try to hail the League galore and tell them what the hell are they thinking.
Hailing frequencies open.
Or ask them.
Sir,
They are
the
not
Treyarch has
responding.
been destroyed.
Well, these things happen. Actually, I think that's the first time.
Sir, we're going to hit.
The first time I've ever actually had one of the Klingon ships explode on me. Not sure what I did differently this time, because I actually took that Cardassian ship out pretty quick. What with the whole disabling the
Target hull
sensor
integrity at 75%.
system. So, I don't know. Color me confused. Surprised.
Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield.
And he's going to be out of the fight for quite a while. Let's go to
Target hull integrity at 25%.
Galore 2. Sensor array again, and
Target hull integrity at
he's going to be out of the fight for some
75%.
time. This leaves only
Target hull integrity at 75%.
that guy. So yeah, I guess the fights can tend to drag on a little bit. Not much to say right now, except up against the
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
nameless enemies. Ah, yes, I see you've got your sensor array back online. That was kind of a mistake, you think, don't you think? On account of
Target hull integrity at 50%.
I guess I kind of overestimated how long it would take.
Their top shield has failed. Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Ooh, top shield? That's their bottom shield. Come on. Let's go after the compressors. So yeah, just gotta get more. grow wings? Because we're not at war or anything. And yes, we did end up blowing up that one.
Sir, the Cardassians are turning tail.
Intercept course plotted. Dauntless gunning, Cardassians running.
I like it too.
That's
Hail
what I like to
Bear New
hear.
Station.
The surviving Galors have warped out of the region.
Captain, the Klingons are hailing us.
Cowards! They have no stomach for battle. I will give them the death they deserve.
Yellow alert,
Come,
keep our shield.
Stand down weapons.
The chase begins.
All stations, yellow
Let them
alert.
out.
Their course suggests that they're headed to Biranu 1. Should we pursue, sir?
Negative.
Incoming message
We
from
need to
Captain
stay here
Picard.
and protect Biranu Station.
Thank you for your prompt action, Dauntless. I have received word that another Starfleet vessel is on its way. Admiral Liu has requested that you remain near the station and post a guard until it arrives. Picard out.
Miguel, perform a long-range
Initiating
scan of the
scan.
area. I want to know second
Trust the Klingons to go herring off like that. Not even a look
something
back.
shows
If
up.
we go to warp, we can catch them.
Go on, tell me you don't want to.
This is not a subject for
Not
discussion
reading
on the
anything
bridge.
new, sir.
Well, keep me posted. Let me know if any Cardassian vessels approach. So, this has been a more interesting assignment than I was hoping for. First we have to fight the Romulans, then we have to fight the Cardassians. It's like nobody wants to be friends with us.
Sir, I'm picking up 2 vessels near Osa's moon. They're headed this way.
Intercept course
Intercept.
plotted.
Red alert.
Initiating
And
scan.
a target.
Captain, I've identified the incoming ships as 2 Cardassian Galors.
Sir, Captain Picard.
Nothing new, sir.
On screen.
Captain, stand by to protect this station.
Should I plot an intercept course, sir?
Weapons powered and
We
ready.
already did that part.
Sir, the Galor's weapons have come online. They're firing on the station.
Captain, we should engage. We must protect the station.
Emergency transmission from Captain Picard, sir.
Dauntless, I'm putting out an emergency distress signal to all ships within range. You must hold off the Galors. Picard out.
Yeah, I'm on it, Captain. Ooh. We'll hit their sensor array.
Captain, the Biranu station just lost their shield generator. They're wide open to attack.
Okay, that's it.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Kid gloves are coming off. Our phasers are now set to full power. We're still targeting the sensor array, though, so I guess the kid gloves are still kind of on. Well, okay, the kid gloves are
Target
coming
hull
off, but
integrity
we
at
haven't put on
50%.
our. You should surrender. We can destroy their sensor array without destroying the ship. That I think would be optimal. Especially in regards to the whole Federation trying to use minimum force necessary.
Sir, a Klingon bird of prey has just entered the system. Audio signal from Klingon vessel Rankoof, sir.
We heard Biranu Station's call for help, Dauntless. We have broken off the chase to assist you.
Cooperation from the Klingons? That's new.
There are those among us who have respect for your Captain Picard. There will be no honor in his loss here, this day.
Sir, the Klingons are engaging the Galors.
Their forward shield is draining.
Turn our intensity back to full.
Sir, we are draining their top shield. Sir, we are draining their top shield. Target hull integrity at 75%. Target hull integrity at 50%.
And they can no longer
Target's
lock onto
hull
us
has
with
been
weapons.
breached, Captain.
Set intensity to low. I'm gonna finish off this sensor. Oh, forget it. There's too much going on. No.
Sir, we're
Sir,
going to
we are
hit.
draining their top shield.
We're gonna finish these ones off.
Their forward shield is draining. Their hull is severely damaged, sir. Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Intercept course plotted.
Intercept Galore 2. No, Intercept Galore 4.
Intercept course plotted.
See, they have their sensor array back up.
Their top shield
Auxiliary
has
power
failed.
is at 50%.
Don't worry, it just needs to hold out a little bit longer.
Their sensor system has been disabled.
Disabled but not destroyed. Phaser intensity is already on low, so... Let's get their impulse engines, that way they can't... Send array back into the open where I can target it.
Target hull integrity at
As the case may
50%.
be. Now they are completely mission killed.
Main power is
Sir,
at 50%.
their sensor system has been destroyed.
Galore 6 can't target anything. Galore 2
Sir, we are
Intercept
draining their
course
top shield.
plotted.
can back off on some of our energy expenditures. Still not be charging the batteries, but we can at least back off on the expenditures. Oh, Galore 2 can't target anything still either. So, I'm not sure what the plan is here. Hang on, their sensor array was disabled. Is disabled. What are they doing? Maybe they're doing a visual targeting or something, I don't know.
Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield.
Well, actually, let's get their compressors. Can't afford being Cardassian ships.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Very annoying.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
They're still fighting. Hit them in the gut.
Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield.
Hail them.
Hailing frequencies open. They are not responding.
Destroy them then.
Intercept course plotted.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
And with that, the combat music has stopped. Okay, it's back again. Never mind. Let's go ahead and tractor them in.
Their forward shield is draining.
And this is kind of where it gets annoying. They're not actually gonna surrender, even though they've been completely and totally outmatched and outgunned and what have you. And how about this? I think I'm just gonna cut the rest of this fight out of the video. And as far as I'm concerned,
their left shield is draining,
the
Captain.
two remaining Galors fled, even though I'm probably gonna have to explode them. But I'll see you after the jump.
Sir, that's the last of them.
And that was indeed the last of them, and it is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And you, of course, can hear me in the next episode. YOLO!